Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to host our React.js web application on GitHub using the GitHub pages. So everyone already knows about GitHub where we store and manage our code. But GitHub also provide free hosting for static pages. Okay, so let's start. These are my steps. In the first step, we are going to create one React.js application. In the second step, we will create GitHub repository to store and manage our created React.js application. And in the third step, we will make some changes to the created app and push it to the created GitHub repository. In the fourth step, we will publish our website Git on the GitHub pages with this GitHub generated domain. Okay, this is GitHub generated domain. It's not the custom domain. Okay, uh, and after that, in the fifth and the final step, we will see how to replace this GitHub generated domain with your custom domain. Okay, so here you can see this there are two domains. One first is a GitHub generated domain and second one is a my personal domain. Okay, it's a custom domain. It's a http://siddhant.com. Okay, we will host this website on my custom domain. Okay, so let's begin with our first step. Okay, so here is the React.js official documentation, and using the command npx create React app, we can create React.js application. Okay, so let me copy this command and paste it here, and also let change the application name from my app to our app like GitHub hosting test, and just hit enter. Okay, so let's check. Hmm. So let's hit enter. And after that, see, you can see the installation has started. uh, so you can see that it's taking some time. That's why I'm just fast forwarding this video. Okay, so installation is done. Let's open this folder in our VS Code. Okay, so this is our folder in our VS Code. Okay, so let me just go into the app.js. Okay, and let's run this project. Let's just open the terminal. Okay, and start using npm run start. Okay, see our see our project has started on localhost 3000 port. Okay, uh, so let's do some changes in this project. I'm just doing the text changes like oh, okay, so GitHub pages hosting. Okay, see, the changes are here. Okay, so after that, what we have to do is that we have completed our first step, right? So let's mark it as done. Okay, so it's done. And after that, in the second step, we have to create one GitHub repository. Okay, so let's go into the GitHub and create new repository. And here I'm going to give name as GitHub hosting test. Okay, and please don't add a readme file here and just create repository. uh, After that, we have to add remote origin. Okay, so let's copy this git remote add origin and paste it in our terminal, and let's push these changes. Okay, alright. But before the pushing all the changes, we have to commit it, right? So let's add git add dot git add and git commit hyphen m and initial commit like that. Test changes added. Okay. uh, and after that we can push the changes. Git push origin main. Okay, so I'm going to enter and see our changes has pushed. Okay, so let's refresh this page and check the changes are reflected here. Yes, our changes are here. Okay, all the changes are pushed, I think. And okay, so we have done our second step also, so let's mark done. Okay, in the third step, we have to do something push changes that we already done. Okay, so we can mark that also. Okay, in the fourth step, what we have to do is to publish our website on GitHub pages. Okay, using gh pages library. Okay, so gh pages library is a library that provided by GitHub. Okay, so let me just install that library. Npm install gh pages, and you can see. Okay, so library has installed. You can see that library is here. Okay, it's here. Okay, okay, after that what we have to do is to create one key as a home page. Okay, in the home page what we are going to do, http colon slash slash, and after that we are going to use our GitHub username. Okay, so what is GitHub username? You know your GitHub username and the like this. Okay, in the URL you can see your GitHub username. Mine is sitan hyphen ire. Okay, so I'm just going to enter git sitan hyphen ire, and after that we have to just enter .github.io. Okay, after that slash, and we have to add our project name. So my project name is GitHub hosting test. Okay, this is like GitHub project name, so we're going to add that here and done. Okay, so that part is done, so we just add to homepage URL here, and after that what we are going to do, we have to also create one script key like deploy. Okay, in that we are going to just add gs hyphen pages and hyphen d as the deploy, and after our build folder. Okay, so we don't have build folder right now, but we'll get that folder when we write the pre-deployed. Okay, pre-deployed key also here, so I'm going to write that also. Okay, so let's write the pre-deployed key here, so we can get build folder. So npm run build, with this command we'll get build folder. Okay, we don't need to run this pre-deploy command, we just have to run deploy command. Okay, okay, so let's publish this website using this command, npm run deploy. Okay, so it, let's enter npm run deploy. Now it's publishing our website. Okay, okay, so you can see it's published, and now we can check in our GitHub action. Okay, so you can check your uh, published status in your GitHub actions. Go to actions and you can see the pages build and deployment. Okay, click on that, and after that you can see the process. Now it's doing deployment process. Okay, it's whenever it's done, it will change color to the green. Okay, so build process is has done, and after the report build status, and okay, that also done. After that we have to wait for a deploy. Okay, so that also done. So you can see that we got one URL, that is GitHub generated URL. Okay, so let me click on it and see our page is live now on that URL. This is GitHub generated URL, and we can see our website is live and hosted on the GitHub pages. Okay, so let's mark our fourth step as done. Okay, come to the fifth step. In the fifth step, what we are going to do is uh, if we are going to change our GitHub generated domain with our custom domain. So for that, first you should have one domain. I have already one domain. Okay, so you can see my domain here in the browser. See, in the Cloudflare, I have siddhanthire.com, this domain. Okay, you should also purchase one domain from any domain purchasing site like a GoDaddy or Hostinger or anything. Okay, after that you have to go to the settings, and in the pages you should find yes, custom domain option here. In the custom domain you just add uh, siddhanthire.com. This is my domain, so I'm adding that domain. You should add your domain here and just click on this save. Okay, before save, click on this save. You need to do one thing. uh, you have to go to the manage custom domain, and okay, here you can see the type a records. Okay, you have to add in your DNS records. Okay, in a domain DNS records is okay. So let me show you the DNS records. In the DNS, in the left side you can see the option as a DNS. Okay, let's go to there and records, click on records, and see, here are the four type a record that I have already added. See, that first record as a 53, 153 I have already added. After that 185, 199 I have already added. Okay, okay. So to add type a record, you just have to click on add record, and in a name you should add @ as mean my root domain. Okay, so and after that you just add one IP that mentioned in your documentation. Okay, okay. After that just click on the save button, and your type a record will be added. Okay, so it's take 2 to 3 hours of time to changes get reflected. My changes I have already done, so you can see it's my custom domain siddhanthire.com. Okay, if you feel this video informative, guys, please like, comment, and share it with your friends. And bye.